Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here playing Call of the Sea, continuing on with chapter number 5 of our full game walkthrough. I'll be showing you obviously all the little things we can grab, including collectibles, missable achievements, and I'll obviously show you how to also solve all of the puzzles. So this level itself isn't really too puzzle heavy, which is pretty good. It's also actually shorter than chapter 4. I think chapter 4 is definitely the hardest and longest in my opinion, based on a couple of those mural puzzles we did. Now at the start, it's pretty simple. You're just gonna follow the path, and there's also a very common puzzle on this level you'll see me do quite a few times, and it changes the trajectory of the jet stream. Basically, all you have to do is time the left button and the right button so that the green goop reaches the center at the same time.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents? Wow. The island is pierced by underground currents. That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now? What a quiet and peculiar place.
So once we get here, there is this large room with a bunch of black pools and hands as part of our clues. And what we have to do here is interact with all of the pillars in the right order to lower the overall water level. You can go downstairs to figure out the order based on the hands on the pillars at the bottom. But I'm going to basically show you the first two up here. I'll go down, show you the actual handprints on the pillars. We'll do the last two, and that should kind of solve this puzzle here. There are also two missable achievements in this area. One of them is for sticking your head in all of the vision wells. There are 5 in the upper area and 2 in the water after you finish the puzzle. And then there is a second achievement for the secret item, which is the tiara/crown next to the underground altar, and this one's hidden very well. Most of this level is this one long, large puzzle, and I don't think I would offer too much through commentary. So for the next several minutes, I would just recommend following the video along. It's very simple stuff, honestly, but there are some murals and whatnot you'll have to get once we do go underwater.
Is that black blood? How can I explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription. Black blood in eyes, like in the well. Water animal. Is that what I am now?
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Now, after finishing the puzzle, we'll come to this underwater area. This part's pretty simple as well. If we have the 5 vision wells from the upper area, there are 2 vision wells down here where we can now grab those to get an achievement. And there is also the secret tiara, which we'll grab underwater here next to the altar, and we'll grab another, missable achievement. Now, the underwater section itself is pretty basic. You're just going to adjust the jet streams, and that will let you reach a door in a specific amount of time. But basically, just follow along the video for a while here. There isn't very much for me to explain other than the gameplay you see on screen.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seem to worship 2 gods. This looks like an altar dedicated to 2 figures. I can hear them talking to me. Isn't this the tiara from... Wait, I can't remember the name of my hometown. So these creatures are immortal? The sunken continent. Was that their punishment? Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free. illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness. Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel. These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner? Now I can enter this tunnel. This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
So at the end of this section, we will unlock a story-based achievement for riding the big stream. We will exit the water. There are a few little collectible knickknacks we need to grab in this last section, as well as some murals. So make sure you're following along with the video as always. But we're basically near the end of the level. I know I haven't given too much commentary, but I think this level, honestly, comparative to Chapter 4 or even Chapter 3, is pretty straightforward, honestly.
Sanctuary. Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death? What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Aotearoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual. Aotearoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work. Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance. So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the white sand beach, where I arrived.
Now, the last puzzle is coming up right here before the end of the level, and it's basically the same as everything we've done before. It's the jet streams mini puzzle, but this time there are 4 buttons at a time instead of 2. So just practice makes perfect with the timing here to get them all completed. And once you do, the level is pretty much done. Thank you so much for watching. You should have a fair bit of the achievements in this game now completed. Only Chapter 6 is left, which is a bit of content. It is one of the longer levels. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show, and hopefully I see you soon. Peace.